Hello and welcome to 71 Magazine. I'm your host, Jamie Rafferty. We'd like to thank OMU for serving as an underwriter for our August segment today. With us we have Sonia Dixon and Ben Hill, both of OMU. Hello and welcome to the show.
Thanks for having us.
You know, guys, it's really hot out there. Can OMU do anything about this, Ben?
I wish we could. We don't have that kind of thermostat, but you know, we try at least to get you the electricity you need to keep your house cool.
Right. Very good answer.
Right.
Very good. Very good. Well, you know, looking to the future, there are some changes that customers need to be aware of with their OMU billing options and so forth. So, Sonia, as we look into September, can you tell us some changes that customers need to look for?
Well, customers might notice some changes on their billing. For instance, we're going to be assessing a late fee for those bills that are past their due date. In addition, that payment period is the payment requirement period is going to be adjusted to 7 days. So that's a change from our previous policies. We know that this is going to be a change for customers, and we've come up with lots of ways to help people avoid that and to literally adjust how they're making their payments so that they can handle that.
One, the good thing is it's August now, so they have an entire month to prepare themselves, a little longer for this change, so gives them some time to look at it. Now, going into that, Ben, there are also some things, though, that they can do that OMU is providing to help that.
Well, the biggest thing would be to have your payment automatically withdrawn from your account.
Okay.
Because then you don't have to worry about late fees or billing dates. It's an automatic withdrawal. And during the months of August through November, we'll give you a $5 credit on your bill if you'll sign up for automatic withdrawal. So that's something that'll just offset that, and you won't have to be, you know, concerned with that at all.
Who could not use a $5 credit
Absolutely.
on anything, right?
Absolutely.
Well, exactly. And you know what's really wonderful about that? There's no looking for the payment date, no worrying about coming by the office or getting it in the mail or any of that. It's just, there's no thought. It's taken care of. You know that your bill is paid on time and in full.
There's a lot of ease with that.
Right,
There's a lot of ease.
and we'll give you $5 just to try it out.
Exactly.
And to do that, do they need to call the customer
They can call
service?
the Customer Service Center, 926-3200, and they'll be glad to put any customer needs to tell them what they need to do to sign up for that.
Well, and I'm a person that does that in many areas, and as you said, Sonia, to be able to have that, there's little hassle there.
No hassle, exactly, exactly.
Well, and moving forward with that, because of all of these options for customers, you actually have some really exciting news coming up through the month of August and beyond, these changes in the OMU website.
Right.
Can you tell us about what customers can look for and how it's going to help them as a customer?
Right. Well, we're actually redoing the entire OMU website, and we're adding what we call a customer portal. And that'll be part of the website. Customers will be able to go there, they'll sign up because it's their information, and they'll, right now all you can do is pay your bill by credit card on our website. At this point, they'll be able to see their last 24 months bill if they've lived there that long. They can look at the usage, their consumption on a graph. That'll tell them the temperatures that have occurred, their usage, so they can kind of see how that, you know, goes together. You know, when the temperature goes up in the summer, you'll
see usage.
Yeah, you'll see those sort of things. They can make an extension on their payment if they need a payment extension, and just a variety of things. We also have something that's a little unique, that's customer analytics, and that takes the other customers in your neighborhood, doesn't tell you what they use, but as a group, it'll tell you where you rank. Like, are you in the middle of your neighborhood? So there's 20 other people and you're number 10. So you know you're using about what the average is for your neighborhood. Or you may see, well, I use a little more than my other neighbors. So it kind of gives you an idea of where you sit there.
Is OMU promoting healthy competition among neighbors? Because I want to use less.
Yeah, well, that's the thing. People can see, well, I use a lot more than my neighbors. Maybe I can turn my thermostat down this summer or up and adjust it that way. So, you know, and I water, you know, maybe you say I water my yard, so that's why I use more water, you know, and look at those from those perspectives. So
that is really a great way too. I mean, one of the things that we do on this show often, Sonia, is we talk about tips to help reduce your bill. to incorporate the tips, and looking at the analytics to say, I need to start employing some of these tips that I hear regularly. Could really make a difference.
And what I love about the chart on there is that it shows you how hot it's been, because you can only control so much during that time period. So you know your bill's going to go up some, but you can look at it from month to month and see what changes you've made. And then if you want to go back and even look at past bills and say, okay, last July it was about this hot. Wow, did those new windows really make a difference?
Right. What changes were made?
How much did turning that thermostat up a few degrees make? So and one of the things I really love about it is that, of course, things are presented graphically. That's really important to people like me, so I can see it right there in front of me. But also, it's so user-friendly. You can look through your payment history. There's just so much information there, and it's right at your fingertips.
And what is the specific tab on that? Did you say My Account?
It'll say My Account on the front of the website, and you click that button and it takes you to this. Now, like I said, the customer portal you have to sign up for, so you have some information you'll be asked for to sign up, because it's got your bills and other information that's private. So, but once you're signed up once, then you can just come back regularly. So.
And I know a lot of times, I mean, for me, if it's that first time you're on it, are the customer service reps, can you call in and ask for help there if you need it?
Yes, absolutely. Yeah, they can call in and they can help you get on if you're having trouble getting on, or explain anything that you need to have explained. So yes, you can call our office Monday through Friday, 8 to 5, and 926-3200. And we'll be able to help you.
That's it's so exciting, because so many people now we're reliant on technology, and it's one of those things. And speaking of that, Sonia, there are, OMU has long had a Facebook page that gives tips and so forth. Will those things still be present, or what changes can we expect in delivering the news there?
Sure, we're still going to be using Facebook regularly, but something exciting about the new website, in addition to the fact that you're going to get there and it's going to have a whole new look. We reorganized things a little bit. We've looked at ways that we can even make that site more user-friendly. But one of the coolest things I think about it is that it's intuitive design, which means that it will show up on any smartphone.
Oh, very good.
According to size. It will have a nice menu for you. It's a simplified version. And no matter if you're looking at it on a tablet, or you're looking at it on your screen at your office, or your laptop, you're going to be able to see the site, and it's going to size appropriately, and you're going to be able to use it a little more easily, which I think is great, because I don't know about you, but I'm doing a lot more
on my phone.
A lot more internet work on my phone than I ever have. So that's very exciting. But another thing that we're going to be doing, and we've been doing Facebook for a long time, we have lots of viewers on there, and we appreciate that, and it's a great place for us to put tips and updates and information. But we're going to launch our Twitter feed, which is very exciting. So we hope people will subscribe to that feed and get some information there. One of the things that I'm most excited about is the texting option. Customers will be able to sign up for texts from OMU. We're going to use this very judiciously. I was just talking about, I don't like it when I get multiple texts. So when you get a text, you know it's going to be good, useful, important OMU information. And you just sign up for that. It's free of charge. We'll send, for instance, power outage updates.
Okay, that was my question, is what kind of information? Because
anything that we think is timely and important for our customers, we're going to provide through that. There'll obviously be, that information will obviously be on Facebook. We'll get all that information out otherwise, but you can actually have it delivered directly to your phone.
It's just another option.
It is an option, and you opt in and you opt out. This is something, once again, that you'll sign up for. We have a link on our homepage that'll get you there and get you signed up for that. I think that's an incredibly useful tool. You don't have to go look for the information comes to you.
It is, and my employer, I'm able to, through my employer, I have text alerts, and it lets me know when things are just like that, and it is so helpful. You don't have to wait. You have the information then, and sometimes it gets to you before you see it or hear it anywhere else.
Right, and you know that you're hearing it from the horse's mouth. Literally, you're hearing it from OMU, so you know you're getting the most up-to-date information. So, you know, I want to encourage people to keep at Facebook and those sorts of things, because we're going to have some different information there than we would necessarily be texting and tweeting. So I'd love to see somebody sign up for all of those.
Yes.
And also visit our website. You know, there's just a lot of really good information out there.
Well, you know, I want to ask again, because as a customer and as a person who I use the automatic withdrawal a lot, can you tell them again what the benefit of that might be?
Well, with the automatic withdrawal, you don't have to worry about any due dates or late fees or anything of that nature. It's going to take it out on the due date of your bill. You'll know ahead of time what that date is, and we are also going to pay you add $5 credit to your bill for going on that in the next 4 months, so August through November. So it's really you just don't have to worry about your bill being paid.
Exactly.
And with the changes coming up, it's done for you.
Right,
You've done
right.
it, and then it's taking care
Right.
of
You know,
it.
we have lots of options to help customers with that. If they want to make sure that they get on a regular cycle and they can avoid worrying about that 7-day period or a late fee, I think the best thing to do is maybe even just call our customer service center at 270-926-3200 and talk to them, and they can talk them through options like levelized and budget and automatic withdrawal, and they can even walk them through the website and help them sign up if they want to. We have a tremendous staff that understand our systems and our billing extremely well. And you know, why not go to the experts?
Right. Well, and Sonia, before we close, one of the things that we discussed was on this new website, the looking at your usage and so forth. Those tips that we always discuss, can they still be found at omu.org?
Oh, of course, of course. We organize those in a neat way, because we do short-term, things that you can go home and do right now, things that you may want to plan for that either take a lot of time or maybe some more money. And we also try to include information for renters. You know, you're limited in some ways as to the changes you can make to a piece of rental property, but there are still some things, changing those furnace filters, closing blinds. There's some things that you can do. So we include those as well. But always, if you just kind of want little reminders, we want to invite you to follow us on Twitter and to also follow us on Facebook. But again, omu.org is going to be your one-stop shop.
Well, I have to say, as a person who might have a bit of a competitive bug, if I lived in a neighborhood anymore and had those close proximity, I would so be in competition, and they would know it, because I would be #1 for the less usage. I'm just saying.
You know, we would love that, because you know, as a public utility, it's not for us not about you know, selling as much power and as much water as we can. It's about helping you use your utilities wisely.
Exactly.
And helping you. We want to provide that service to you. So if you want to start a healthy competition, more power to you.
That's more power to me. I love it. I love it. Well, guys, thank you so much. There's so much great information that is coming out of OMU, and I hope that our audience is looking for it and signing up for that.
Absolutely.
That billing credit.
Absolutely.
Well, thank you guys for joining me today.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Again, we'd like to thank OMU for underwriting our segment. Stay tuned, and we'll be with the OCTC Foundation coming up on 71 Magazine.